On today's episode of Kent's Most Haunted, we visit Pluckley, a small village just outside Ashford, famous for being haunted. When one searches for Pluckley online, there is an abundance of news stories that pop up explaining different ghost encounters in the village, ranging from sightings in the forest to deathly screams, with some news articles labelling Pluckley as one of the most haunted villages in Britain. These stories are supported by key images taken by passers-by, which arguably show supernatural presences, however these can be debated. Pluckley even made it onto the TV show Strange but True Encounters for its ghost activity.
Pluckley made it into the Guinness Book of Records thanks to its extraordinary collection of ghost stories. One former parish priest, the Reverend Pittock, even conducted exorcisms in the village.
Whilst we were in Pluckley, we visited Daring Woods, or more famously known as the Screaming Woods. Part of the reasoning behind the suspected haunting of the forest could be due to the 1948 massacre, where 20 bodies were found in the woods one day, with no wounds. Another mysterious event occurred in 1998, where 4 college students went missing after visiting the forests, but their bodies were never found. The woods was named as one of the scariest and most haunted forests on the planet by Fodor's Travel, so we thought we'd have to investigate. First impressions, not creepy. I don't think this is haunted at all.
Well, police tape.
What?
Police tape.
Oh, don't say that.
It is.
Maybe it is haunted. So first impressions, not creepy. Annoying the car park's shut, but we can cope with that. Yeah, so this is... Yeah, so Daring Wood, here we are. So this is known as the Screaming Woods. I don't know what is that? It doesn't look, it's a log. Does it say it's creepy? No, nothing says that
I feel
it's...
like they're trying to get rid of that because obviously it's damaging like the... I don't know, people like trying to do stuff, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because they've got that thing saying please be gone before dusk, no camping. They obviously don't want people out here like go something like that.
It's just quite an abyss. It's not really much here. Kind of makes it a bit creepier. Which way do you want to go? So you go down here?
That's more a natural barrier for like animals and stuff.
Yeah. So we've just noticed that there's a like trail of like wood all around here, which is a bit weird. And then that kind of carries on round. But are we just picking it? Nothing at this point, potentially. But bear in mind, this is the Screaming Woods. If I hear a scream, I think I'm done. Don't do that! So every single person that walks past, I freak out at. And we've just got to the end of our trail, so we have to go a little bit cross country.
Oh no, I thought you could do it.
No, might have to. It's kind of like a route through, but it is a little bit creepy. Whilst editing this footage, I've noticed the tree branches form a perfect triangle. Now it's probably nothing, but who knows? Is it the Illuminati? Go through. This is just pretty much normal woods at the moment. Nothing's really screaming out haunted.
I don't know. Like,
I thought it's the fact that we're right by the road as well. So we're currently, yeah, because we're running parallel with the main road. Like I can still see cart lights. So and maybe when it gets a little bit darker, a bit more dusky. But there is signs everywhere saying that you need to wrap up your visit by dusk. So obviously don't want, I'm assuming they don't want like ghost hunters and stuff in here because I think they're ruining part of the landscape. But we just got to the...
I think we should come this way.
No, should we go back the other way?
Yeah, and then go up.
Because I don't really know where we are.
Stick to the path.
So we've changed our route and we're going down here now, which again, it's still not looking that creepy. It's kind of a bit more foggy now. I think it's because the light's coming out the day a little bit more. But what do you think?
I don't think we're going to see the ghosts, in all honesty.
Oh,
I'm not.
someone, oh no, I thought that was a person then.
Some kind of feeding
I know.
thing.
Oh my God,
you are fucking scared, aren't you?
I'm really scared. Can we not,
Oh,
please?
what is that?
Where?
Weird. Let's just like go ghost hunting and come back with rabies.
No, we're not going to come back with rabies, are we? In the following clip, you can see Izzy showing the camera distinctive horse hoof markings.
Here, 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 and then where do they go?
Do you actually think it's a horse?
Yeah, but where do they go? The horse must carry on walking. And look, it's still muddy.
Wow.
But no horse hooves. Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, ghost horses in here. That's what we're thinking now. Now, the strange thing about her pointing out this was the fact that neither of us knew this before, but there have in fact been sightings of a ghost horse and carriage in the village in previous years. In a statement given by a Pluckley resident who didn't want to be on camera, she stated that, "I live on the main road in Pluckley, so can always see out my window into passing traffic. Every now and then I'll hear the sound of horses' hooves, but there'll be no horse outside. Then once a few years ago I heard the same sound, but this time it got louder and louder, and I felt instantly cold." Many people believe that the idea of a ghost horse can be linked to the Black Horse pub, which we also visited. The pub is a well-known hotspot for ghosts, one of which being an invisible phantom, who makes himself known by moving glasses and possessions around the pub, which can go missing for days on end. The pub was built in the 1470s as a farmhouse and belonged to the Daring family, a prominent family in Pluckley. The family was well known around the time of the reign of Henry II.
I don't like that.
That was weird. What is that? I feel like part of the reason why it's so creepy is it's really quiet, like eerily quiet. So I feel like if we do hear a scream or anything like that, it will freak us out.
What's that?
That's a piece of rubbish.
Is it, or is it a letter from the dead?
I don't, because it does actually kind of look like a letter.
No, it's a mask.
Oh, oh god, it's squishy. It looks like a letter from the dead. It's quite pretty woods though, all in all.
Did you see it moving?
Yeah, that's... What the...
No, that's so scary. That squirrel was definitely
Yeah, that was running. It's just... Oh my god. Yeah, that's really weird. I think we need to go.
No.
It's there. There's something over there. I don't know if anyone can pick up on what that is. There was something that moved. And there was the squirrels just literally sprinted as quick as they could across the road here. Across the path.
Creepy.
You can kind of hear like movement.
Oh my god, that's actual scream.
That was an actual scream.
Should we ask that guy if they heard it too, if we're just hearing things?
Yeah,
You can hear that. That's quite funny.
that's like an actual... Oh, that was really weird. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, no one wanted it. I ghosties.
Oh my gosh, well, didn't like that one bit. So that's come out now. Let's see if anything wants to appear last minute.
Right, nice chance.
Any ghosts?
Oh my god, that is so... Every time we talk to the ghost, like some noise happens.
Oh.
Right, no, I'm asking it. Ghosts, give us a sign if you're here. We're off. It's your last opportunity to talk to us. No?
No, I think they've had enough today,
Okay.
sadly. Oh, bye-bye ghosts. We'll be back soon, potentially. Oh dear. It's like you hear little noises and it makes your mind really go. God, it's so muddy. I'm excited to get out of the mud. every now and then you can hear something that, I know it's probably just the wind, but you can hear something. And it doesn't sound normal. Like in other woods I've been to, that hasn't really been the case.
You think though, like, if this was another woods and you would hear those things, you wouldn't be like...
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be that freaked
God,
out
it's
about
the
it.
best.
No. It is obviously the fact that it is
A
more
lot
haunted.
in your head.
Well, it's just like it's because if you go into it expecting there to be noise, but
You're looking for it. Right. We are officially leaving.
Yeah. So we just got back in the car. We did hear some weird noises. I'm hoping they picked up on camera when I'm editing.
To a man, and he said he's like heard screams because he said he's been on like a 3-hour walk, like a hiking walk thing, and that he's been like right deep in, and he's like does it all the time, but he does always like hear screams and stuff, which
it's not fun. Like it's beginning to freak me out a little bit too much now, so we are having to leave it. You can see it's quite dark now as well. But it's only when you start speaking to other people how many people actually believe it is haunted and believe that there are screams. And we did hear some stuff that you wouldn't hear normally. So that's what you think. So I'm hoping that they were picked up on the camera for when I go back in editing. Oh, but on to the next location. Be sure to watch part 2 when we explore Pluckley's graveyard. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Kent's Most Haunted.